Gotten only 4 matches on trading sites currently.
Perfect. We're ready.
Alright, cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Alright, countdown.
Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2,
5!
Go!
Alright, good. Let's hope I actually turned on Quick Cinemas. Yeah, I did! Wow, I haven't played with the real stuff in so long. Anyway, so this is a makeup for the horrible failure at Midwest Speedfest that happened. Also known as Oblivionaire's computer crashed on me. So this is Ducktales Remastered. We're playing with the legit music. And this is a pretty fun run, because I actually can do this. Probably. Ah, I missed a jump. I am so depressed now. I missed a pogo. Anyway, so yeah, this is Scrooge McDuck. His nephews got kidnapped, but we turned on Quick Cinemas, so we don't actually care about his nephews whatsoever. Because we're just like, eh, you don't need them. So we're just gonna skip ahead through everything. Normally his nephews are in those cages. This is the tutorial level, which is like his office. So yeah, honestly, I could have probably just skipped all those by running safe. Because that's the entire point of this run today, safety. No mess-ups at all. I'm gonna be getting 3 heart containers possibly, so that there's no mess-ups. That's how safe this run is. Alright, you can actually just skip that whale drum. Quick pogo that guy, so that you actually don't get hit. Right there, that's all good. Ah, no, I got stuck on a button. Anyway, I think my PB for this level is it 2 minutes, 20 seconds, I think. I don't even need to get the cake, because I've been taking no damage. I'm proud of myself, actually, on this one. This is the best I performed, actually, on this. Alright, so, okay, I did not get the, early, I don't know, there's a way you can skip a cycle, actually, on him. I don't know how, but I've gotten it a couple times. And then, yeah, you just do this. I usually go for the very dangerous, early hit strats, but, I didn't get them this time, so it's okay. We just hit the thing ever so slightly early. Before he even moves, yeah, like that. Sometimes I get him like barely as his hitbox is about to like approach the safe. So there's one more hit and then we'll be done with this guy. That's what I mean by early strats, by the way. Alright, cool. So that's where I would probably split right there. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go to the Africa mines, and I don't do the boulder skip, so this is gonna be fun. Alright, so I've not been checking my money total, so I'm worried. Oh no, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. So if your money total has a 7 in the 10,000s place, you gotta do a minigame and kill yourself. That's just how this goes. I'm actually doing better than probably most runs I've actually done. Even that was like still part of my runs. Maybe it's the really cool music. It's cool music, right everyone? That's why I'm doing so well, cool music.
Love it.
Even though I'm about to die. Yeah. So let's see if I can get through this part. So, wow! I just got an achievement apparently.
Congrats.
That's funny. Getting achievements during speedruns.
So, fun fact.
But I thought you speedran this game. Shouldn't you have all the achievements? Also, cutscenes kill all enemies on screen. That's wonderful.
Ooh.
Unless they're bosses, then they don't load the bosses yet. So if I go left here, there's a heart container, and I feel pretty confident today, so I'm not actually going to grab that extra life. To the right. Save time. We're gonna put my Midwest Speedfest run to the shame it deserves. And I could actually, like, submit this.
Yeah, now, to try to replicate that run, I actually seeded my computer so it will crash if you go a second over your PB. So
what?
You need to set a new PB, or else.
Wow. That's great. I actually am probably gonna hit PB, honestly.
I can do that.
I've already skipped something that saves like 20 seconds, so.
Nice. Okay.
Just from getting that extra life is like 20 seconds or so.
For some reason, the timer reset itself.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. 12 seconds. You're good.
Wow. All right.
Come back to the timer.
I will go through this video and retime it if I have to.
We'll have
I will.
to, apparently.
Yeah. Because this is probably going to be my best run, so.
Wow.
So right here, I do some safety strats so I don't kill myself here. So it's very easy to with these ducks. You jump out of the water. Because they can just knock you off, and you're dead because there's water. It's like right there is a very dangerous place. I usually bait this bat, kill him, jump across, because now it doesn't matter. It can actually damage boost through that section right there now. So then we go right here. Yeah, so the Africa Mine skip would have already happened by now. It's a very precise set of 6 jumps, I believe. Actually, 4 or 5. And it deloads certain blocks, so you can actually walk across this whole part, and across this whole part actually, because it's walking underneath the level somehow, and skipping this boulder as well. So it saves like 2 minutes, I think? Possibly more. I don't recall. Because I don't do it. I do the moon skip, however, and I failed it twice in practice today somehow. But and that is the first time I've ever failed that. But considering how well this is going, even though the timer reset, I think I'll be fine. For example, this is the first time I've taken no damage actually in Africa Mines, so let's go. Playing with a PS4 controller though, that's probably the big difference here. Because I originally ran this game on PS3. Ooh. When you have to jump from minecart to minecart, you actually get like a few frames to start your jump or else you just die. So yeah, I believe there is a way to actually skip the loading frame. Ooh, okay, that almost ended the run. That's true, we do. But I am doing so well right now.
We do it live.
Okay, I finally got hit, so that's expected though, right? Getting 1 hit in the course of 2 levels. Right. I actually got perfect RNG earlier on one of the bosses, where you have to fight Flintock on a plane. The RNG goes bomb, Beagle Boy, bomb, Beagle Boy, bomb, Beagle Boy, bomb, I believe. Point is, it's supposed to alternate, but you can have infinite amount of Beagle Boys in between those. Ooh, I just remembered, you're actually not supposed to pogo there. You'll usually get hit. Yeah, so right here, just kill that guy, and then you want to bait him so he falls like that. You don't take as much damage. There should be an ice cream cone spawning right there. That's what I'm going to want because I can take up to 2 hits. If there's 2 hits I will most likely take on this part right here. So he comes right here, you hit him, then he's like, I'm going to go in circles because that totally solves problems, right? So basically you interrupted their like Olympic Games kind of, as Olympic as rolling balls of fluff can go. And they're interrupting your diamond mining operation, but they find out that diamonds are really useless to these guys and they don't like them. So instead of like getting murdered by these dudes after beating the crap out of their king, they become slaves for you and mine diamonds. So that's just peachy. Alright, so we actually got perfect RNG here for this fight. That's really interesting, actually. Perfect RNG is the boulders. Of course I get hit though, after getting perfect RNG. That's fine. Because you get way more boulders, which costs more time if they happen as the later of the 4 horns. So I just thrown a purple one. I expect to get hit here, but if I don't, that's amazing. Alright, that's amazing. I didn't actually get hit there. So I usually get hit there, and that's fine because I use the hit stun, or the damage boost to just sit there. Those invincibility frames are super worth it. And this is the last horn. That's the hit I expected to take, and then you just like walk across all these guys. And then if you hold the cane right there, oh, I missed it. Okay, well, that's fine. So then I have to grab this. Alright, so then this is where I'd split to. Stage clear, haha. That's only the first stage, sadly. After the demo stage. So add like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, by the way, to the time at the end. And that'll roughly be what time it was. Because I know how long it would take. Roughly. At least it was after the bank and not after this, because I would have been like, alright, so I usually go Himalayas next. So yeah, I kind of tend to pause buffer these. So I didn't check. I might have a gyro mini game. No, I don't. Okay, that's good. I normally also pause buffer there to skip cinematics, so oh well. I wasted like 4 seconds now. That's fine. Alright, so here you can't really pogo or else you get stuck in the snow. So it's like these bunnies jump way too high. Yeah, so that's what happens if you try to pogo in the snow without hitting something. And those goats are evil. I remember the very first time I played this game and beat it. It was during finals in school, and I just brought my PS3 in, said, "Hey, IT dude, can I borrow a monitor for the day?" Alright, so I'm getting the second safety heart container. I'm only gonna get 2 though, because this one's like barely out of the way. The other one's pretty out of the way, so. Heck, the other one I grabbed is pretty out of the way, so. And right here, we gotta do, oh no, that was really scary actually. So right here, we go there, that's where we get the coin. So the M coins are wonderful, they are invincibility. You jump high enough though to spawn another one right here, and we grabbed one of the 3 key items, which is part of a engine fixing tool that, what's his name? I never remember the playing guy's name, unless I'm watching a TV show, or I'm actively spewing the game. I always remember his name, it's great. But yeah, so now we open that guy to save a little bit of time for later. I could even do a death warp here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because it only saves a little bit of time, so. I'm going for finishing the game. So right about here, there's a, another, alright, cool, we got it. Yeah. So, it depends if I get a kick later or not, whether I will actually want to die. Alright, so let me just go down here, and go right here. And because I didn't actually hit that with my cane, that it wastes like a second. Because he has to like refresh how often you can hit the ice cubes. And wow, this is going infinitely better than Midwest Speed Fest, so. I am actually like really happy with how this is going so far. Midwest Speed Fest, I would have died several times by now. Yeah, if you can hit those before he gets there, then it's like a little faster. Then right here, normally he tells Ooga Booga to just go away. Doesn't need him anymore. So right here we almost die, so now I'm gonna be a little more careful right here with this bunny. Alright, that's the 3rd and final piece of this puzzle. And good thing for us, there is, I believe, an ice cream, not a cake, down here. Yeah, so we got an ice cream, which gives us an extra hit of health, which I will need for this section, probably, considering. Alright, so I'm gonna go here. Alright, so here's a spider. I usually like taunt him to get through. Then there's a bunny, and up there will be some hockey players. No, this is the final section of this before the mini boss. Alright, cool. So Flint and McClintock is coming up. No, Flint and Glom Gold. That's his name. Why did I say McClintock? I don't even know. That's just what he calls him. I got stuck right there. So yeah, that's right there for like when you're normally playing through the game, so you can go back in case you missed that engine part that I got. So then yeah, we skip another cutscene and we got Glom Gold right there. Alright, so bomb, this is really good already. Beagle. Alright. Beagle, okay, that's fine. Bomb, alright, this is good. This is good. Alright, Beagle, not bad. Alright, it's another double Beagle, but that's not too terrible considering we get bombs. That is an impossible bomb to hit, so I don't actually know. Or no, it is possible if I was like up there, but it wasn't like easy for me. Right, that's fine though. At least it's like a cycle, which is not terrible. It's like I would have finished on that one, but because of the fact I didn't hit it. So yeah, this wasn't too bad considering.
Yeah.
As long as it wasn't 5 in a row. And I believe I actually died at Midwest Speed Fest doing this, so this is infinitely better. That's the final bomb, and then the Beetle Boy despawns. I love how they're indispensable. So I'm actually going to either make it to the end here, or I'm going to take a hit. Or take a life, depending. Yeah, so I've taken a life here, unintentionally, but also slightly intentionally. Because, yeah. I duck there, though. There. That bunny. Be afraid of that bunny. That mountain goat could actually be like really bad. Yeah, it's gonna be really bad because I let him spawn there. Alright. That was rough.
Intentional. No, just kidding.
Oh, yeah, okay, so, alright, let's go. No deaths from now on. Because that'll involve an entire stage reset, which would suck. So 100% safety strats now, including the boss fight actually as well. Alright, so right here you do Pogo. Yeah, I missed the Pogo right there when I jumped last time, so that's why I died. Because the Pogo went off the edge slightly. So what you do right here is you just walk right underneath her, and then you just chill over here for a moment. You find out it's her like after the fight, because apparently Scrooge is sexist, I guess? I don't know. Because Scrooge is like, he tried to kill me, and then Webby is like, no, Uncle Scrooge, it's a she. And she stepped on the crown you were looking for, Uncle Scrooge. And you're like, oh, that's great. So yeah, usually I just look at the top left corner for ice that falls. So when a block falls over here, you have to wait for him to jump. Alright, then you got that. There. Those are hits that'll just kill you, or well, they'll deal damage if you're on the ground for them. The other ones just stun you from jumping momentarily. Alright, so right here, it's like, there's like a distance measure for how, or when you have to hit those boulders. So right here, she'll break the ones on the left and right, which means that you've only got a couple hits left. I believe it's 3 now. Actually, might only be 2 though, I don't recall, because I believe the hits that a boss takes is dependent on how many life containers you have. I've yet to actually prove that, but I believe that's how it goes. So there's either 1 or 2 more hits now. I mean, it's fine because I hate having to do cycles. It's funny because in practice I screwed this up earlier like entirely. So like I missed like 4 shots. All right, yeah. So that right there was like my proof almost. It's dependent on how many heart containers you have because she can go to 6 rounds on that. All right, so now spam X. So yeah. Oh good, we're doing great. I don't have a 7 in the 10,000 spot. By the way, the donation reader left in case there's any donations or anything. Or if there's even people watching this, I don't even know. Alright, and then I go moon, because the moon's fun.
We want you to have to do this alone.
Yeah, usually I actually do Transylvania after this, I think, but I don't have my splits with me, so let's hope I don't screw this up like I did in practice. I actually missed the thing 2 times. So here's the moon. It's great, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, rockets back and everything. So right here there's a M coin. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. M coins just also speed you up, make you invincible, so those Robo-Ducks are not going to be too terrible to deal with. So there's also a myth that there's one of the aliens that if you just leave them be, they help the clip. And it's this one right here. There's a Robo-Duck. So that doesn't help. Alright, so I'm just gonna like... Yeah, so it's right here. Think I got it? Not sure. Yes, I got it. Okay, first try, that's good. It's, screwed that up 4 times in practice. I said 2 earlier, but it was 4. That's fine. Alright, so... Alright. So this is always good. And then, yeah, that's fine though if we take a hit there. It's not okay if we take a hit up here. There's an ice cream right around here-ish. Nah, I don't remember. There's ice cream around here somewhere though. You only start in like the beginning of the room anyway if you do die, so that's fine and dandy. So I'm going to take a hit and die on this one right here. Because 1 health is not enough to do this for me. I mean, I probably could, but no. So right here. So I actually got a perfect cycle on that one, which was pretty weird for me to get perfect cycles, apparently. I did not get that clip. You can actually clip through his hitbox while he's like spawning. Not have to worry. So yeah, that one he's going left. It's fine, so yeah, I didn't get his hitbox right there, which is fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go safe from here on now because of just sketchiness in the strats. Alright, so normally I just kinda stand like right here. And yeah, he'll hit me there. Yeah, because he's invincible as long as he's green.
The beast just keeps coming. It's like running from the IRS.
It's like running from the IRS. Wow, Scrooge. You're the man. It's like, it's like running from the IRS. It's a great line. I'm glad they made him say that in this game. It's fantastic. So nice, he jumped the other way. So it should be 4 phases on the song. I think it's 4. Yeah, so there's one more phase of hitting him after these, and then yeah, that's it. That's gonna hit. Oh, nice. Okay, I will keep that strat in mind. Apparently deloads my hitbox when I do that. That's interesting. Yeah, deloads part of it. I almost got hit there, but it's fine. Alright, so you actually almost spawned like back there. Alright, uno, hito. Oh, alright, cool. So that's good. Yeah, so that was Moon. Didn't get to hear much of the Moon's music, sadly. Alright, now we're doing Transylvania, which is like the longest stage. Mostly the longest stage, yeah. Whew, still no 7 in the 10,000th place. We're doing great. Amazon's shorter than this, man. So as long as I don't get a 7 in the 10,000th place, we should be good. Alright, so Transylvania is pretty fun. There's like 3 minecart sections in here. Don't like that part. I don't know what to do with it yet, but this way you can actually skip to part of the level after the last duck right up there-ish. You can like bounce up and take a left. I've yet to do anything with it though, so I'm not gonna touch that right now. So yeah, you gotta go this way for the longest out of the way nephew. Cause yeah, your nephew's got kidnapped again, but we actually care about them this time. So that's the thing. Yeah, I really don't care about taking hits in this part. It's anytime against Magica Dispel because her phases are so long. I didn't mean to do that. So right here we've got like a little pogoing section. Yeah, we just skip that dude spawning. And then right about here, we fall down this pit. Got a quick pogo at the bottom. I missed that. Oh, that's fine. So skip this. So the reason we do this one first is because it's darker, harder to see, and it's also just out of the way in general. Anyway, I missed the hitbox things. So if you do it right, they'll just reload the hitboxes right about here. So you're good. Alright, so now we have to do 2 minecart sections right here. Heart container for it is actually right over there. So for you guys, it would be there. For this area. No, it's not. What am I saying? It's not. And then, oh yeah. I keep forgetting which part level that is. Oops. Wasted a few seconds. That's not bad. Compared to certain other outcomes of this run. So go here, and every time you beat a Beagle Boy, they spawn a ghost. Actual ghost, which is pretty funny. It's like, I'm a ghost, but it's actually just a Beagle Boy. So that's not bad. Sadly, we spawn on the left side of the screen. So we go over here, and I'm just gonna go this way. So we're actually about to approach where the heart container actually spawns, which is very similar in position to where we have to go next. So if we go to the right up here after this, so to the right over there, there's a heart container, but we're not going to get that because that's lame. We're going to go right over here into this mirror because this is the next minecart section. It's great, I love it. Actually, I just realized I didn't do any minecart sections yet. So, minecart sections are here. Here's the first one, which is prior to the thing, and then you got like 2 after Beagle Boy. Or is it 2 before and 1 after? I don't remember. Point is, there's a lot of minecarts. And I remember the first time playing through this level, I really did not like the minecarts at all. because their mechanics were interesting for not dying. Yeah, so there's one, and we've got two over here. So now he's going to have a second ghost come in right about now. So he will lock onto where you are. The first one will always go like slightly above you. And that was that. So I have to go on the minecart again. Yay! And then after this is you have to win the game by me, and I think I can actually do the trick I want to do. Maybe? I don't know. I'm definitely not doing it with the PS4 controller though. I am using the Xbox One controller, which is my native for that game. That's what I mean by a second one. This is the second minecart section, I believe. If I'm thinking of this right, I don't remember. And there's another minecart section in the last level, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I hate those jumps. They only have a few frames to react. Still pretty sure I'm going to PB on this guy, by the way, guys. I'm not going to get the extra life because it's dumb. Actually, no, I lied. That was faster to get back to the area. What am I saying? Slightly faster, yeah. I'm just going back to it. Otherwise, it's a lot of climbing and more mummies. Plus, we get an extra life out of it, I guess. And this is for extra life, right? So, why not?
Oh, yeah. That'll make sense now.
I think next time I run for extra life, I'm going to go for all of the extra lives.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and then right about here. Yeah, right, literally go for all the extra lives, which means finding Miss Beasley in every level. Or Beakley. It's Beakley. My bad. So right here's where you go. Because you collected 3 parts of a magic spell or something, I don't remember. There's some lore behind this. Anyway, I'm probably going to take a death here. Just because I don't, yeah, I'm going to take a death here after I spawn the magic of the spell fight. Correction, I'm taking a death right now. Which is fine, because that was planned. Take one anyway. Yeah. Okay. Really like dark and no music here because we're about to fight Magic of Dispel. She drops health pickups anyway in her fight, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, totally intentional. Yep, that one was though. So now she does pillars from above, which can lock you into place sometimes. So it's something fun. So after that, she spawns right here. She's like, ha ha ha, and then you hit her. She becomes a mirror. You hit that too. Hit her, and then she becomes a vulture. She goes across the room. It doesn't actually matter if you hit her in this form, though. It saves, like, a small amount of time. Oh, that was totally intentional to dodge that bullet right there. Totally. Gonna work on that, actually, because that was, like, a really good... Okay. So now one more of these, and she does multiple layers over time. So I'm gonna get the other ice cream so I get another hit. Alright, now she becomes a mirror again. You can only hit 3 though before she just damages you with all the other mirrors. So yeah, Vulture always flies across the screen. So hitting it as early as you can helps. Yeah, that was what I expected to happen if I jumped into her. So thankfully she's only got 2 more phases, I think. Yeah, so here's where she can like lock you in with pillars and it gets really annoying. Because she'll spawn pillars and after you think you're safe, she spawns another one like right next to where you were, so it's never helpful. Alright, so she laughs, and then mirrors. Vulture. I can say she's a vulture. She might be a condor, actually. I don't actually know the difference between them. So that's what you're supposed to do. Dodge the magic bullet right there. And that's the end of the fight, actually. So I expected another phase. So there's Transylvania, so I might actually PB here, not gonna lie. And now we go for the Amazon, which is the second best musical track in this game. Actually, third. I still prefer a certain other track to this. Oh no! I hit the 7 in the 10,000th place. Alright, whatever. That just means I have to be prepared to kill myself. In the game, in the game, in the game, in the game. Yeah, see, because if there's no skip cinematic, that means you hit the gyro minigame, which sucks. So, I'm going to just jump off a cliff right about here. Walk off a cliff, correction. And it doesn't kiss, that's nice. You just load onto the stage, which still it wastes like 4 or 5 seconds. That means if I collected less gems, it would have been fine. That's okay. It still can affect you though in Mount Vesuvius if you have gems to pick up still, which sucks. Alright, so in the Amazon you have to pick up these coins. Right? I am trying to remember where they all are. Actually I can just pause it, right? Yeah, so there's one over here. So you have to get all the coins to make a statue point the path to the temple, which is where I hate it, because the temple sucks. Like, one of the worst parts of the level. It's because of how they designed some of the enemies to be long-ranged, have very small hitboxes, and be nearly unkillable. There's also another trophy I could get here, is if I only held Pogo Jump, made it through across the other side. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, I can like nicely time these hits, so I get that cake. Yeah, but I'm still not gonna get the trophy, so that's fine. And there's another coin right over here, and then we have to backtrack a little bit. But I find this route like a little more efficient. Plus, you get to see the whole level this way. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that coin though until like the very last one. That cake is really nice though to not like have to not get. Alright, so that's fine. And then there's another Vine section. Vine, who uses that anymore? Right here, is it this one?
No.
Yeah, it's this one. You can see the big coin. Yeah, now there should just be those 2. So now we go back to get that one coin from over there, then jump into the vine from that. And the best part is not actually screwing up here and forgetting a coin, because backtracking sucks. And really quick, if you don't have quick cinemas on, you have to skip each one of those coin grabs, which sucks. No one should ever have to skip grabbing an item cutscenes. There shouldn't be grabbing an item full-on cutscenes. I mean, for story purposes, it's fine. Like, still is like bad. If there's any donation comments, you can read them now, because I don't touch anything again, like Far Cry 4. Wow, you guys better donate for Extra Life Foundation, because, yeah, why not? I'm actually doing well for once, so, yeah.
I suppose we could read a fake donation comment.
Here, Prolix, you got, like, a little bit longer for that.
Alright, let's see. 4th time watching SGDQ, 3rd time donator. My animal passed away from cancer. Money goes to save the animal, kill the cancer. Hoip!
That actually makes sense!
That could have been completely real.
Screenshot that!
Could have been completely real.
Screenshot that one! That should never happen. An actual, like, legitimate thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure I skipped Miss Beasley there, but that's okay. I don't need it. Actually, no. It's over here. Never mind. Yeah, it's up here. It saves time, actually, going this way anyway. Because you go, like, around certain crappy things. It's all good. Whee! And we go ahead and say, wow, this guy sucks. Money coin. Keep forgetting about that one. That actually makes this entire section like infinitely more playable. There's still like another section that wasn't there. Actually, that might be my new strat, because I hate that section with a burning passion. And usually right around here, I despawn that one, hit that, so I can get a nice little path to the end of the level. Oh! Okay. Alright, cool. Boss before final boss is coming up now.
This one was pretty good. Thanks to the donator and those watching behind the scenes. Glad to save to such a worthy cause. Put this animal toward donator's choice.
Wow. Put the whole animal to donator's choice? That's pretty great, actually. Can runner have a choice where the animal goes?
Yeah.
If it's not, if it's a snake, it goes to hell. In this case. In this case. Because it's the Amazon. If it's a duck, all ducks should go to heaven.
Sure.
Because Scrooge.
Because it's DuckTales.
Because Scrooge.
Yeah.
He's a very, very rich duck. Alright, I missed a quick hit there. Yeah, so now he does this thing where he like shifts the arena around you. So you gotta like know there's like 4-ish patterns. There'll be where he does it sequentially like that, upward and downward. There'll be one where he does it side to side. There'll be one where he highlights like a bunch of them and you have to go to the one that he's not highlighting because this is all slam down and kill you. In one shot. Yeah, these are all one shot you by the way. And then so right there I traded a Pogo and he canceled it. So that's fine. So right there, that can damage you from being on the ground. And it did. So yeah. There's 1 or 2 more phases of this, so there's that. Yeah. I just jump off towards the center, so I have enough time to get to wherever I need. And then, usually it's like right as he spawns. I Pogo. I try to cancel his lethal jump as much as I can because those suck. I've had like 2 fights with him where I skip the lethal jump every time, so that's good. Those things just suck. It's like what the Yeti did earlier on in the Himalayas, but it's scarier here. So right there, that was the one where like he highlights like a bunch of areas. You have to dodge it. Right there, it was like sketchy. So there's hit 1, hit 2, 3. All right, that's the Amazon. You have to skip a cinematic though for him to get the item. This is meant to be the first level, but I say no. All right, so stage clear. Saving content. Please don't turn off your system. That's a great idea. Oblivion nearest PC. I wonder if I skipped animations by Hank Start there. So now they're like, oh boy, we got all the treasure. Glomgold's like, I kidnapped your nephews, lol. But we're gonna go find treasure in Mount Vesuvius together, rawr. So we went to Mount Vesuvius. And upsides of life is that I actually have practiced this one the most out of any level. Because this level sucks first time playing so badly. Yeah, and then there is probably gonna be grabbed. There's a cake up here I'm gonna grab for safety's sake. Because I don't want to die on this level. Especially because this is in fact the last level of the game. I remember there are many times when mother said, Daniel, I want to watch TV. And I said, hold on mom, I just gotta beat the final boss. And I say that for about 2 hours. So she gets pretty irritated when I did that. That's because I was playing on the PS3 and that was bad. And there's almost no point in me playing with a PS4 controller versus PS3. I just needed a D-pad and buttons in decent places. And I'm pretty sure I oh, I missed the coin right there, shoot. Oh, yeah, I just, my Xbox One controller decided it doesn't want to work right now. Like, kinda does, but not really. Right here. So these boulders are lethal if they touch you, which sucks. Because if you miss a pogo cane, like right here, if I had missed that, I would have just died. I had to restart the section. I'm grabbing this cake, which sometimes, depending on if you hit it in a certain way, your cane will go through the rock actually. So we're gonna go for the swag jump. There was almost no difference there. And now it's the final stretch. I almost died there because I'm done. Alright. So right here, there will be like 2 rocks that meet with each other, and then one like knocks the other one back over here. So you can pogo off it to get off this chain. And this is the final segment of the level before the boss is the minecart ride, which goes off into a jumping section that's very very sensitive with the jumps. This is where you get like the most money in the game basically, just from these. There's 2 minecart segments, and then this jump right here. So right here, you can jump off that guy and then just say, screw it, I'm gonna go down here anyway to get money. And it's like barely any difference, so it's fine. And right around here, we gotta jump right there. Then we gotta get through here. So then I almost died. Alright, cool. So this is the most tedious section of the entire level, where I could very easily not like life again, like I did earlier today. So right here, it's disintegrating. Jump up. Wait, we're doing Resident Evil? When? What?
Yeah.
Who's running Resident Evil? I'm not running Resident Evil.
Someone called Kelth's,
Oh no, I am. Hold on, I'm dumb. No, Dies DLC, yeah, my bad. I thought you were saying like the first game. I was like, what? I'm running a full game. I'd love to. I actually almost did. I went frame by frame with a carcinogen run once on the DS. So technically I speedran the game by following carcinogen frame for frame. That was great. So this is my least favorite of the 3 boss attacks. There are the bats, the dragon, and the giant Dracula.
Are we coming up on time when he?
Time will be in like 2.5 minutes, maybe. Depends. So basically, this is where my run died at Midwest Speedfest, and then I hated life for a while. So if I actually get the damage boost, oh no, I didn't hit any time. You can damage boost up there, yeah. So that's fine if I miss that. At this point, it's like no huge deal. If I miss the bats like too much though, it's gonna be bad. So she's gonna do green bag. So this is the easiest one to dodge. So the balls don't spawn in till like there. So you can literally just kind of like walk. And you have to like jump across here for like a little bit. Yeah, and it's not that hard. So after he does each attack once, he will do 2 bat hits. So you have to jump off of the bats twice and then hit him. So here's the fangs. I was originally like really bad at this, and then I got good because I learned you could just go underneath him and then duck, which works out because it's Ducktales. And
Tales of ducking.
oh yeah. What do you think this game was about? Ducks? No. This happened to be ducks. So yeah, right here. Alright. So now all of the attacks are enhanced too, so like the dragon will have more spits, which is where it like starts to matter, which or how far you are on this side of the screen, or not. Maybe distant throws, man. So right here. All right, that's hit 1 out of 3 here before we have to do the quick mini game. Oh, great! My least favorite of all the forms, but I have enough health, so it's okay. Oh, I actually spawned right where it was, so that was nice. Sometimes it'll do that. And here, if you move before the attack actually finishes spawning, the timer will shorten on how long you have till you can get to the spot, which sucks. Which is why I used to die like all the time on this, because they will give you exactly enough time to get to that spot from where you are before the bats go down. So I'm glad I only had to do that nightmare once. So this is the last attack to dodge, and of course it is giant Dracula duck. And then there will be a quick thing after this before time, so. I will actually finish the run this time. Pretty sure I didn't finish last time, so. Or at least I did, but it was like 1:20, so like, no. And add 2 minutes to whatever the final time is, by the way, Gibby. Okay. Because his timer reset after like 2 minutes. So that's the final boss hit, but now we have this quick thing. So.
And computer freeze.
No, the computer freeze happened on the last hit last time, so I'm like miles ahead of Magic Spell, so I got some swag jumps in there. So right here, you actually don't want to do a pogo jump because then you're too high and you hit the ceiling on the platform below. So here you do a pogo jump, and this is the last room. Except there's also a chase right after this that I actually forgot about for like a few seconds. So right here, these are all chains that break after a certain amount of time. But I just kind of hold up and right, and as long as I hit the top of each chain, I don't die. And then right here, I just kind of skip a section. You can just skip all those chains, and then right about here will be time.
Yeah.
What are you doing? 40-20.
Woo! PB by a few minutes at least.
Yeah.
22, but I'd add 2, so it'd be 42.
That's still PB, so I don't care.
42, 22.
That's still PB. Even if it was 42.50, it's all good. Because my PB before that was like 44 minutes. So actually, we can find out what the real time was after this cutscene because they tell you. Because really nicely, they have an in-game timer where they will at the end let you look at the online leaderboards. And it just tells you what your time is compared to everyone else. So that's great. Now we get to like hear the Ducktales theme and get copyright strikes if we don't have anything playing on the screen at the same time.
Come on, lads.
So the next run will be like really fast. I just have to really quick. I'm gonna switch the controllers.
Oh, why not? I'm in a generous mood today. In fact, each of you can even get a cone with ice cream in it.
No, the next game is my other Steam game. Remember? Oh, you put Dar's DLC next? Oh, I thought you were gonna put You Have to Win the Game next. Yeah, you should do that.
I thought you have.
I thought it was You Have to Win the Game because I thought I changed it to that. Yeah, you actually can't skip the credits. I forgot.
Yes, it's You Have to Win the Game.
Yeah, because you said I should put that after this. Yep. Only this controller would just finish setting up actually, so that's nice. It's all glowy and stuff. Can't skip the credits though, so that sucks.
Thanks to the viewer and those working behind.
Let me just